Hi guys, this has been a long time coming, but I'm finally going to start my series for my medium brown skin tone community. I'm going to share everything that I've learned and what products I love for our complexion range. So join me for the next weeks as I share my top picks for every makeup category for medium brown skin tones. We're going to start with foundations. Timestamps and shade names will be posted in the description box below. I'm going to do the foundation application with one side color corrected and the other side not. So this side is going to be color corrected and this side will not be. As well, I'm going to do one sheer layer and one second layer built up so you can see how the coverage works. So this is in no particular order. Number one is the Loreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I can't not talk about this one because I've mentioned this in my recent videos and I wear it all through the week. It's one of the best drugstore foundations I have ever used. It's a beautiful satin finish, it's not heavy, and it actually makes your skin look really fresh. It's also very long wearing, so dry skin girls, make sure you hydrate really well before you wear this. I'm in the shade 475 Sun Beige. This is the only foundation that I forgot to build up the second layer for, but you will get to see the first sheer layer that I do here, and it's just so beautiful. L'Oreal always has a really solid shade range for a drugstore brand, so there's a really good chance of finding a match for your skin tone. Number two is the Armani Luminous Silk foundation. This is hands down my favorite foundation of all time, and I'm so reluctant to use it because I worry I'm gonna run out too fast and it's really expensive. I have the mini in shade number 6, which is an olive undertone. This gives me the most flawless, naturally luminous skin. It makes your skin look super ethereal. It's so fluid and lightweight in texture. And they've extended their shade range to be very inclusive across the board. I'm going to link the video that Rashi Ramalho made for this foundation because she does amazing shade comparisons and swatches, so that'll be a really good video for you guys to refer to if you want to figure out what is the best shade for your skin tone. Number 3 is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. This is my second most favorite foundation. This is like if L'Oreal Fresh Wear and Armani Luminous Silk had a baby. It's very fluid and light and has a light to medium buildable coverage. It has a very long-lasting satin matte finish. This blurs your skin like nobody's business and it doesn't feel drying even though it leans more matte. This is also waterproof and sweat resistant, so it's amazing for bridal or events or really long days. For number 4, I have to mention 2 foundations in this brand because they're the same line but different finishes. It's the Maybelline Fit Me line in the matte and poreless and the hydrate and smooth finishes. Let me tell you, they do not look cheap on the face at all. I don't have the hydrate and smooth in my collection, but it is the first drugstore foundation that I ever fell in love with. And it was the only foundation that I used religiously for years. It was one of the few lines at the time at the drugstore with an amazing shade range, but not only that, they were incredible quality as well. To me, it was like the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, which was like my original holy grail, but I like the Maybelline Hydrate better because of how healthy my skin looked. And the shade that I used was 240. The matte and poreless is light and fluid and it doesn't feel heavy, but it can be easily built up. Now I use this one in the summer and my shade is 332, so it's gonna look way darker in the application, but I'm just gonna blend it down my neck so there's not like a stark difference. To me, this one is more like the drugstore version of the Studio Fix Fluid, but in my opinion, it looks way nicer on the skin. And it actually perfects and makes the skin look poreless. Number 5 is also 2 foundations from the same brand because they both have an incredible shade range. It's the Nars Sheer Glow and the Natural Radiant foundations. I had the Natural Radiant for years, but I just finished it, so I can't demo it. It was one of those foundations after the MAC Studio era that really elevated the medium to full coverage game to have a more flawless and radiant finish that didn't age your skin. This is a staple in so many makeup artist kits, and I'm gonna try and find a picture of me wearing this foundation and insert it here. This one is also really long lasting and looks amazing in photos. Similarly, the Nars Sheer Glow has a great shade range, but you get a lighter coverage that still perfects the skin and gives you an amazing luminous finish. This is the one that I call model skin in a bottle, and there's a reason why makeup artists still gravitate towards this one. It's also the one that I lean more towards. You truly cannot go wrong with any of these foundation picks. I will always say that for any foundation, you do want to give it the best chance by prepping your skin for the formula that you're going to use. Other than that, be sure to catch the next video in this series for my top concealers for medium brown skin tones next Sunday. And if you want to learn how to color correct for medium brown skin tones, be sure to watch my in-depth video on how to color correct dark circles and hyperpigmentation in 3 easy steps right here. So thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.